Hey there, everybody. How's it going today? Ian back here with you with Stumbo's Media Outlet. Hey, one thing I have is a big movie collection. I know a lot of you out there are big movie collectors too. I don't know how many movies I have. Hundreds. I haven't done a count recently. But I have a lot of movies in my collection that I think a lot of people are either not very familiar with or they've never seen before. So what I'm going to do with a few videos coming up, I'm going to show off 5 movies in my collection and let you guys know about them, and maybe you'll check them out, find them on streaming, or someone you know might have them, you can borrow them. Do people still do that? I think they do. So it seems like everything's on streaming now. But the first movie I have is from 1987. It's called Stakeout. I really like this movie. I've liked this movie for a long time. Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez play a couple of Seattle cops who have to stake out this house. And at this house lives a lady, played by Madeline Stowe, who may be hiding a fugitive in her house, because it's her ex-boyfriend. Well, one of the cops falls in love with Madeline Stowe, which makes things very complicated. This is directed by John Badham and written by Jim Kauf. Great script, great direction. Aidan Quinn is also in this movie. There's some great wisecracks, one-liners, because they play the night shift watch, and the day shift is actually Forrest Whitaker and Dan LaLauria, who you would all know from The Wonder Years. He played the dad, and they play jokes on each other. It's really funny. I don't know, I've always thought this was a really funny, fun movie. It's got action, it's got comedy, it's got romance, it's got kind of everything you'd want. And Dreyfuss and Estevez are really good together, so check out Stakeout from 1987 if you've never seen it. This is going to be a variety of movies, variety of genres, because this one next up is The Purple Rose of Cairo. This movie came out in 1985, written and directed by Woody Allen. I believe he got a screenplay nomination for this, as he has many times in his career. Whether you take or leave Woody Allen, I completely understand. I like him very much as a filmmaker. This movie starred Mia Farrow, who starred in all of Allen's films throughout the 80s. She plays a housewife during the Great Depression, married to Danny Aiello, and he's an abusive husband. And Farrow goes to the movies to escape from her abusive home life, and she's very taken by this actor played by Jeff Daniels. I'll show the back too. And one day the lead actor Jeff Daniels walks off the screen and into her life, and there's a lot of romance and things that follow. This is my cat Grayson. He would like to join. And, they strike up a friendship, and the movie kind of goes on from there. But it's really a sweet little film. I want to get him off the table. Come on. Okay. It's really a sweet little film. It's really funny, and it's really romantic, and it has kind of a serious overtone of the Great Depression. And it's funny because the lead actors in the movie are waiting for him to come back. It's really clever. It's really funny. So definitely check out The Purple Rose of Cairo. A quick 80 minutes. I really, really like this movie a lot. I need to watch it again. So next up is The Paper, directed by Ron Howard, written by David and Stephen Koepp. David Koepp has done a lot of different movies. This movie stars Michael Keaton, Glenn Close, Marissa Tomei, Randy Quaid, and Robert Duvall as a bunch of journalists, and they have to kind of take on these stories in a fast fashion. And I've thought this is one of Ron Howard's most underrated movies. Music by Randy Newman, great cast. There's some great dialogue with Robert Duvall. I don't know, I've always really liked this movie, The Paper. My family owns a newspaper, so maybe that's kind of why I can relate to it more. But if you want something you may have never heard before by a great cast, great direction, I highly recommend The Paper. I really like this movie. Next up is The Savages from 2007. This is such an underrated movie. Philip Seymour Hoffman, the late great, I miss him so much, and Laura Linney, who got a surprise Oscar nomination for this. They play a brother and sister who have to come together to take care of their ailing father, played by Philip Bosco. Written and directed by Tamara Jenkins. Got a lot of awards stuff at the time, festivals, and that kind of thing. Definitely made my top 10 list of '07. I really enjoyed this film. Again, one I need to watch again. A lot of great reviews. And yeah, Liddy got that surprise Oscar nomination. So just a really touching, funny, but serious film called The Savages. Absolutely check this one out. This is a great film. And last, an older film that I have not seen before called The Verdict, with Paul Newman, who really kind of maybe should have won the Oscar for this. This was in 1982 when Ben Kingsley went for Gandhi. That was a big year. Dustin Hoffman and Tootsie was also nominated. Peter O'Toole in My Favorite Year. Great performance from Peter O'Toole. But The Verdict is a terrific movie. Directed by the great Sidney Lumet, written by David Mamet. I mean, my goodness. Newman plays Frank Galvin, a ambulance-chasing attorney who gets this medical malpractice case, and he wants to take it all the way to court, and he wants to win this thing, even though he's going against this other very high-level attorney, played by Jack Mason, who got an Oscar nomination here. Someone else who I also would have given a nomination to for this would have been Jack Warden, who plays kind of his like second in command, his assistant. I thought Jack Warden was very underrated in this film, and Paul Newman portrays an alcoholic really well. It's probably one of the best alcoholic performances I've seen. There's things that happen with the lighting I noticed, and yeah, check that out. This DVD I have, just a simple DVD. It's got commentary by Lumet and Newman. So this must have been filmed, or that must have been done quite a few years ago. But absolutely check out The Verdict. Quick 2 hours, great courtroom case. If you like courtroom movies, check this one out. So we got The Verdict from '82, The Savages from '07, The Paper, '98 it looks like. I knew it was newish. The Purple Rose of Cairo from '85, and Stakeout from '87. So 5 movies from my huge movie collection. Leave me a comment down below, guys. Have you seen any of these movies? Do you like any of them? Are there any ones that you're like, oh, that sounds pretty good, I might check that out? Please let me know down in the comments. And like and subscribe to my page, Stumbo's Media Outlet. I'm so excited to be getting this going again. Going to be doing a lot of movie content, physical media. If that's what you're into, absolutely subscribe to my channel and we'll get that going for you. So, okay, that's all I got for this video for you guys. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.